What is up, guys? How's it going? My name's Jackal. Welcome to the channel. We are back for some more Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, whatever name you want to go by. And I think this might be our last official training arc. I think after this we're going to, well, it might be. After this we are going to attempt to kill the final boss. I have just found out that I am actually able to get to him without using a whole lot of MP up. So, okay, I'm trying to play with, like, only one finger here a second. Because we're busy. But yeah, we're gonna grind ourselves to level 22. Because at level 20 we were able to pretty much get to the final boss's area with very little trouble. So I should be able to do that again, even without running from really any battles or anything like that. And I don't know, I think we're going to try and we'll see how fast we can grind if we're going to be killing some metal slimes. Those guys seemed really nice. They gave like 115 HP. Only problem is, of course, they like to run away. May, in fact, run away even more than the actual weakest enemy in the game. Which, if these guys are giving me 115 XP, then it makes sense. So let's see how well that goes. Because I killed a couple of them last time. And if I can keep coming into contact with them, that means we'll be at the next level in no time. If not, that mandatory battle in the village should also work out for me. Aw, boo. Yeah, I definitely don't need these monsters down here to start running away from me. I don't even remember what was in this cave that's over here to the east of where I'm at. I remember I spent a couple episodes in there. Oh, pussy. I don't even remember what was in there anymore. Get all the way down here to the south. And now we start gaining the real XP. And now I can damage them. Oh my god. Yes. They're like the opposite of the Goldman Sackman. That was everything that I wanted. To be able to kill those guys. And that even will help make up for the fact that I'll have a lot of these guys here who are giving me, 28 experience. Which is still a decent amount. It's not too bad. It could be better. It could be better. Yeah, you can't heal fast enough. I am much too powerful. Oh, it brings me a tear to my eye that this game is almost done. This is definitely a game that I would not have imagined that I'd ever actually beat when I was younger. But I also didn't think I was going to be doing this hobby when I was younger. Attacks before he's ready, runs away. Based. Alright. Make sure you can't do anything stupid. Yep. Not doing that. Ooh, 110 damage. 10% of the way to this level. I will definitely be ready to continue on with my other series when this is done. If something replaces this, then it'll be after a minute. I think I'm going to let the other 3 series breathe for a little bit. Especially since I'll have just played this like 4 days in a row. We're having a little marathon here. And who knows, it could last much longer. Yeah, maybe the Axe Knight will be better. Honestly. Because I'm not running into these metal slimes nearly enough. Let's see. And if anything, the enemies here should be actually weak enough that I should honestly have an easier time grinding here, even without using that block spot. Oh yeah, 43s. For sure. It's kind of nice that when I came here, I already had the thing that makes it so I can't be damaged by damaging floors. Really? It's not at all what I wanted to do, but fuck it. I keep thinking I'm pushing the arrow and I'm not. This is actually ridiculously nice. See, this is why we do it. And then it's actually nice because now I can just, because I am strong enough to survive here without any difficulty anymore, now I can just take a lap around and come back fully ready to go. Six damage. 10 damage total. Now let me take more than 10 steps, actually. Or don't. Or don't. Or don't. That's cool, too. Maybe I can't take a lap and just heal up just like that yet. Dog, come on. Just let me go, bro. Just let me go. Oh my god, you're a pain in the ass, all of you. Are you fucking kidding me? I legit hate you. I, of course, got MP to spare, but I don't like when I have, like, a goal in mind and the enemy stop me from doing it. Gonna be doing this again, huh? Alright. Make him silent. And that's what you get. There we go. Hit him again hard. %. Kill him next hit. Very cool. Really? Damn, it makes me miss that red dragon. Let's see. Yeah, if after the first turn they don't do anything now, anything magic related, I'm able to kill them. Boom, boom. One more battle and I'll be 40% of the way there. And I won't even be 15 minutes into the video. That's good progress, actually. Almost halfway there. Almost halfway there. Fuck you, stupid bird. Duck-billed dragon snake. He's an ugly-ass fucking creature. And then this guy. This guy looks like something that Goku would beat up in the preliminary rounds of the old school Dragon Ball tournaments. You know, with all the anime that I've been going back and rewatching, me and my buddy have wanted to go do the watch through the old Yu Yu Hakusho at some point. But one of the things that I think I will do for sure, whenever Dragon Ball comes back on, I want to rewatch all of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super. I want to watch all that shit again. And you know, now that I'm an adult, I gotta say, you know, in America, for Dragon Ball, we were given the Bruce Falconer soundtrack. And, you know, for being a kid in the way that, like, music, I mean, still to this day, I mean, on this channel, whenever we get to a spot in a video, ooh, excuse me, I'm getting the burps. Whenever we reach a spot in a video game with some bomb-ass music, you know, we always pause what we're doing and just enjoy the vibe for a minute. And, you know, music has always stuck out a lot to me and has always done a lot to make moments and instances better. So as a kid, I'm very happy that for Dragon Ball Z, I grew up with the Bruce Falconer soundtrack. But now that I'm an adult, peak Dragon Ball for me is the English dub with the original Japanese Funimation soundtrack. That is, to me, the perfect way to view Dragon Ball here in the West. Because obviously the original Dragon Ball has its soundtrack, which is delicious. And then in America, when you hit DBZ, well, in America, for the way that we got Dragon Ball Z back in the 90s was actually weird, because we didn't get the Funimation dub, I don't think, until I want to say Ginyu Saga. Because I know the Ginyu Saga is only like 7 episodes, and I think Goldo, the little squat, 4-eyed Ginyu Force member, the one who's as wide as he is tall, I believe him dying was technically at the end of the Namek Saga, if my Dragon Ball knowledge is correct. So, I want to say that after him dying, it changed. But from the beginning of Dragon Ball Z until Goldo died, in America, we got the Canadian dub of the show, which I think it's called the Ocean dub. I think that's what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think that was the name of the company that did it. But we got the Canadian dub early. And I don't remember what that soundtrack was. It could have been the original. It could have been something else. I have no idea. But we would get the Canadian dub of the show, and then it would switch to the Funimation dub during the Ginyu Saga, and would be fine the rest of the time. So, if you're watching all of Dragon Ball the way that it was in America, you would hear consistent voice acting throughout all of the original Dragon Ball. And then at the start of Z, you would get these clumps of episodes that were just completely differently dubbed by different... I mean, it's a different company in a different country. you'll get like these 40 or so episodes that are just completely different from everything else. And then it goes back. And I'm not gonna lie, it's too much for me. I can't have like a 40 episode block that just has a different dubbing cast. I just can't do it. Luckily, it's not that hard. Like back in the day, if you wanted to watch, Dragon Ball Z online and you went on a website that had all the episodes, they would still have it to where, it would have the ocean dub during those episodes. It was actually years and years before I'd watch Dragon Ball Z and it's with the Funimation dub entirely. Because, again, that beginning part of Z was differently dubbed. And also, a lot of the filler was taken out. Which, I don't care about what anybody says. Listen, I love Dragon Ball Z. Well, I love Dragon... Actually, I love Dragon Ball as a franchise. I actually love the original Dragon Ball more. But, like, when it comes to Dragon Ball as a franchise... Bro, I love Dragon Ball's filler. I don't care what anybody tells me. Their filler is fucking hysterical. Don't do that. Oh god, I missed. At least you didn't do it again. Alright, I'm gonna go walk around and fight other people some more because you still suck and you're still very mean to me. Especially if I'm not using anything that I should be, like a stop spell. Ooh, the green dragon missed. A prayer to RN Jesus. It has been answered. Okay, you're fine. I'm strong enough now that you can do that all that you want. Because if you heal, that just means that's a turn you're not damaging me. And if you're damaging me, that means you're not going to take the next hit and survive. Brum, 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 brum. Ooh, that's a lot of healing. Yes. Attacked before I was ready. Pussy. But yeah, getting to watch Dragon Ball. And you know what else that helps with? Watching it in its original format. Even though it is still, to me, the worst batch, the worst show in all the franchise, obviously. Nobody really disagrees on this except for like a few people, but they're weird. Dragon Ball GT is actually helped out a lot by watching it. Funimation English dub comes with the original Japanese music. It actually benefits GT, I would say, the most. Because one of the things... Now listen, I'm a metalhead. To my bones. And the fake try-hard, like, industrial metal vibe that the English dub of GT had, bro, that shit was trash. Like, it was just a show trying to be extra dark and extra edgy when, it might have been just Dragon Ball GT, but like, it's Dragon Ball. And when you listen to the Japanese music, it's an even bigger shift in tone from how Dragon Ball Z was. Bruce Falconer made a lot of his music a lot more serious, for sure. but it was still, it was almost serious in a very Dragon Ball still way. To where I do think that, though I prefer the original music, Bruce's soundtrack stands alone as like a worthy addition to the franchise's material in its own way. But the GT soundtrack in English originally, bro, that shit doesn't sound like anything Dragon Ball. That don't sound Dragon Ball in the least. It's so weird. It's such a weird fucking show. You know, GT already had the unfortunate reality of, you know, being on just because Dragon Ball had aired weekly for so long that, you know, the corporate body didn't want to let go of that money source. So GT came on just to make sure there was Dragon Ball on TV. And then they proceed to give it like none of the love and none of the official backing that it deserved to have. All right. Oh yeah. Hit him hard and I can only get hit once. Yes. I wonder if I can put him to sleep. That's a bitch. Wow. Wow. Okay, this fight still does not work very well. Not for me just trying to make it fast. I feel like I need to be a higher level to make that battle like truly efficient in my favor. $15 damage. Some heavy bullshit. Should be done grinding this in less than 40 minutes compared to the last time. Ooh, we almost there. No, don't attack before I'm ready. No. But yeah, back to the Dragon Ball discussion now that I'm done being distracted and sitting in awkward silence. No, having the original dubbing play through just keeps everything feeling super consistent. Super's music is a little different, but again, kind of like Bruce Falconer, it kind of has a similar Dragon Ball vibe to it that kind of still helps it. But especially with Super, there's also such a gap between the shows that it makes it much easier for the music to be extra different and it not come off weird. But Dragon Ball Z and GT definitely benefit from all having, especially because of, the era of animation, them all looking relatively similar, obviously different as the years go on, but it still stays relatively consistent as far as the look and feel. It benefits for the music to stick to being what it kind of is supposed to sound like, I'll say. Because the music in the original does not change a whole lot between the three shows. It's only the way that America got it that really changed up the way that the shows felt and were presented. Because then you really do get like a sense that the show has a different sound and feel than it's meant to have. Because even at its most serious, Dragon Ball doesn't seem like it was created to be that serious. And especially with GT, the overly serious tone they tried to give it, for real, just makes it sound cringe. There's not even another word for it. Just gives it a vibe that is just not supposed to be present for fucking Dragon Ball of all things. My best friend's calling me. I'll call him back in a minute. All of a sudden I felt my phone vibrating. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, 20 XP left. I should be able to get this on the walk as long as too many things don't run away from me. Wow, what pussies. Wow, I could have just done one more battle back there, and instead I was like, I'll leave and I'll get enough battles that it'll just do it right on time. Clearly not. Oh well, let's see how long it takes us to grind out in the original spot. It's only, what, 13 XP? Boop, 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 boop. No, for real, where's the enemies, though? What the fuck is this? You can probably hear me doing that with my feet. My fucking restless leg syndrome over here. There we go. 11. You know, I like these red slimes over here. They got chutzpah. There we go. Wow, you could actually fight Magidrakes on this first area if you stay on this bottom layer. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Not all that great of a level by comparison to others, honestly. That one was kind of trash. Well, we'll see how it worked next time. So that's going to be it. We're just going to go in here and refill our magic. Go save with the king, and I don't know if I'll have a chance to play later on tonight. I hope I do. And if I do, then we're going to attempt to kill this guy. But there's also a good chance that that's not going to happen tonight. All depends. We will see. We will see. We will see. Na, 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 na. 4,000 again? Is that just the number now? Alright, well, that is it. Next time we attempt to see if... we're going to see if this Dragon Lord, Demon King, whatever, we're going to see if he's really about that life. We'll see what he's really got. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, and maybe next time we'll be beating some ass and finishing this game. So, till then, y'all. Peace.